Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday, and welcome to another Facebook Live event on our Do What You Love show. Show us some love. And today's topic is about how to find the best VA for your business. And so we've invited Cheryl, who is our recruitment manager, and she's going to give us some tips on how you as a client can have a better chance at choosing the best VA. Of course, at Outsourcing Angel, we make it so much easier for you already by filtering through, interviewing, and giving you the best VAs already to choose from. But still, from there, we want to give you some tips on how you could select that best VA. So, how are you, Cheryl?
Hi, Miss Lynn. Thank you very much for the time. Yeah, I'm doing great, and I'm very, very much happy that I'll be um, the the speaker for this live FB Live show. So yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see you in a couple of months as well in Davao when I get there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that,
Well, thank you for coming. And yeah, let's get straight into the session and tell us a little bit about yourself.
okay. Thank you for that. So everyone, hi. I'm Charyl, recruitment manager for Outsourcing Angel. So I've been in Outsourcing Angel for 2 years now. I used to be a VA for our prepaid clients, and then I got promoted to project manager for 6 months, and then after a year, I got promoted again to recruitment. So aside from that, I love talking to VAs, learning about stuff with them, and also guiding them, and also looking out for them. So that's what our culture here in Outsourcing Angel. We look out for each and everyone. So aside from that, aside from being staff in no way, I love to go to the movies, and also I love going to the mall with my family. And actually, last year I was given a chance. I was very lucky to meet our founder, Miss Lane, and
Yay!
with her. And yeah, we actually went to the movies.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
actually didn't know that you like movies at the time, but I just thought it would be a fun thing to do. And it's good that it's like your favorite thing.
yes, yes. It's really my
I
favorite.
remember, I think we watched Wonder Woman, didn't we?
Yes, it was
Yeah,
really.
that was really good.
Yeah, I really ought to watch that. So it was really a good time that you treated me on that, and also we did the nails and polish and everything, and also I got to
Yeah.
meet your wonderful family. So thank you
Yeah,
very much.
yeah. You're welcome. It was a privilege to have you there too, because you helped out around the house as well. Like I felt like I just had like a real assistant in real life as well, not just like online. So thank you. Cool. So thanks for sharing. Let's talk about our first question for the topic there. What is the like? We've got some people who's on our fan page who might never use a VA before or never heard of a VA, and they're just new to this whole thing. So maybe let's just run through a little bit of the benefits of having a VA. Like, what can people really achieve when they hire a VA?
Hiring a VA is very beneficial to your company because our VAs firstly is mainly from the Philippines with great English communication skills and already skilled in areas that the clients needs. So aside from that, um, naturally, the VA would help the clients do their social media, website design, graphic design, online research, and project management, even project management, so that the client could focus more on the important things of the business and could actually do a lot of things. Like, for example, and also, aside from that, it reduces labor costs because if you're going to hire a local employee compared to an offsource one, um,
Mm-hmm.
the cost is really big. And
Yes.
if you're going to hire an offsource um, staff, it's really much more affordable. And aside from that, it increases efficiency because having an additional member to work on some of the tasks would really be beneficial for you. And it allows also fill in skills. Like, for example, if you have already a team and then your team doesn't have like a graphics designer, then having a VA would actually have be beneficial to fill in that gap. And
Yes.
also, in terms of recruitment and training, we could do that for you for free. Yeah, it would really save you time to select people, the right people for you, because that's really one of the most important things when hiring a VA, to get the perfect VA for your business, for you to able to work on your time and then spend on more important things. So,
Yes, thank you. Yeah, you've answered it really, really well. And we have a variety of clients who use a VA. Like we've even got clients who have an assistant, a local assistant, but they realize that the local assistant is getting too busy. And so instead of hiring another local assistant, they opted the option of hiring a virtual assistant for the assistant. So that really helps with, it's a much more affordable option. Plus, the VAs really enjoy doing the repeatable tasks as well, things that are tedious or because a lot of local employees actually want to do more advanced things and challenging things. So there's someone still got to do those everyday tasks. So yeah, VA is really good for that. Thank you. So you've answered that really well. Let's go into the next step, which is what's Outsourcing Angel's recruitment process, because we want to share with people so that they understand our process and how we actually make this much easier for the client.
Okay. Well, Outsourcing Angel recruitment process, we have actually a team here, so it's not a one-man show. So aside from me, our happiness manager Kirby would actually call the client because he will ask all the VA requirements, all the client needs, so that with regards to recruitment, we would actually pick the right VA for you, so that there will be a match. So aside from filling out the form, Kirby would ask if you really need a general VA or if you really need a tech VA. So there's a difference between both. And aside from that, we actually have a large or big database in the system with regards to great applicants because of our positive feedback, and we also offer our VAs here in the Philippines with great package, and also we help them grow as a VA. So we undergo these stages in terms of recruitment. So the initial interview would actually be me, and I will be accompanied by a tech staff. For example, if the position is requiring a tech VA. So, for example, if the client would actually require a web designer or a graphic designer, I would invite one of our tech staff to evaluate the samples that the VA applicant would send to us, and that's it. And the next one is that we gather all the samples, we gather all the experiences, and also we would actually verify all the references that they have given us. And the next step would be after me and after looking at for the references, we actually do a panel interview together with the accounts manager and our accounts manager, and also our happiness manager Kirby, so that we could actually also verify all of the character references and so forth. And lastly, that would be the client interview. So wherein the client would ask questions to find the VA if they are a match to each other.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, so we do a lot already, and so by the time we do give, can you hear me? I can hear you. So,
Sim, is still there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me? Can people in the audience hear us?
Miss Sim. It seems to be technical difficulty.
Anyone watching this can put a comment there.
Okay. We're just looking up for a scene and talk show.
Yes, we're having a bit of a technical. Yes, we can hear you clearly.
But I can't hear you, Miss Sin.
Oh shit.
Sorry
okay, well, let me
guys.
just let me just redo Cheryl's profile again, and let's see if it will work again. Cheryl, can you hear me now? Is it? Oh, that's weird. Okay, I don't know why Cheryl isn't hearing me, but I guess the next step is about the interview tips. So I'm going to get Cheryl to talk about the interview tips. So, okay, let me just show. Yeah, so the question for Cheryl is, what does a client need to look out for in the interview, and the tips on selecting the best applicant? And the thing is, when you work with Outsourcing Angel, you can actually, we actually send you a roadmap already so that you understand what's the process in the whole recruitment. And we give you suggested interview questions. So you really know the guideline on how to actually interview. And so I'll just ask Cheryl here to go through a little bit more about the interview tips, if she can hear me. Interview tips.
Hello, Missine.
Yes, just continue.
Okay, so yeah, sorry for the technical difficulties, guys. So after that, like for example, after the recruitment process, I would give you the tips on how to get or ensure the best VA applicants for your client or for you as a client. So so after that, so what do you have to look out for with regards to picking a good VA for you? So aside from the skills, you really need to pick for persons that do what they love. So because having a passion on what you do, for example, a VA, aside from getting monetary value, they, because skills can be trained, but not attitude. So you really have to look out for that kind of person that has that passion to work for you. And also, with regards to family values, it's whether immediate or extended family, so that a VA would strive hard to work for you so that they could have a worthy, healthy work-life balance. And also, of course, the much important, well-developed skill. Because a lot of learning and growth could be done to a VA with the proper guidance from the client. So this is a major factor. And also honesty, friendliness, and optimism. And lastly, it would be being a proactive. Having a proactive VA would really help you a lot because aside from doing your tasks, they would actually suggest you on how to do things, like or maybe suggest you on how to create your pages and how to um, make your campaigns work effectively and so forth.
Great.
So
Thank
just
you.
ensure that you have the right questions in terms of learning about your VA.
Cool. Thank you, Cheryl. And I'm not
next,
sure if you can still hear me.
So
Oh, she
what do
can't hear
clients
me.
expect on their first week, first
Okay.
month, and after 6 months of working with their VA? So there. So normally for the first week or month for the VA, it would be considered as adjustment or learning curve or phase for the task. So you really have to guide the VA for even if the VA is very skilled. So as the client guides the VA, they will be able to mold the VA with the kind of VA that they want to be. So as you orient them with their management style and working closely, then your VA will be able to learn more and become better. Since the VA will getting all the support that he needs, he will grow and act upon himself and perform as you are expecting him to be. So training is very important. Mhm. So when a VA has worked for you for 6 months already, you can see results depending on the guidance that the VA is receiving, of course. But of course, it helps. It helps to have a smart VA and also being a proactive VA, as what I have mentioned earlier. So that's why we remind always our VA um, to take the initiative during like client communication and everything, and never just sit idle. Because our aim our aim here in Outsourcing Angel is for a VA to have a long term job and to establish that partnership with their client, and also so that the client would be happy and also the VA would be happy. So video instructions, written documents, SOPs, also messaging apps for quick consults would be very helpful for you and your VA to work together. Okay, so bottom line here, it's like compounding your savings. If you invest and grow it, then you would reap the benefits. So here in Outsourcing Angel, it's like that because all of the VAs, even the admin staff, go the extra mile of working and communicating with clients all over the world, and even with each other, just to help each one be a perfect VA for the client. So proactiveness is the key, and we do that because we love the company. And
Cool.
next thing,
So yeah, we've got some technical issues here, so Cheryl can't hear me,
what
but
is my recommendation to
she's
you as a client?
gonna continue with the talk.
VA and client can be successful through partnership. because you hired the VA to help you. So between you and VA, you have to really communicate with your VA, instruct them, even if the very skilled VA can fail due to lack of instruction, to lack of communication. So you really have to, especially on the first week, you really have to guide the VA on how you want things to be done, so that you have to ensure so that ensuring that correct output will be given to you and you will be happy as well. It's a relationship, therefore, um, it depends on how willing also is the client to train the VA. So you have to be patient, just mentor and give chance for the VA, even if the VA makes mistakes, because yeah, it's just an adjustment period. So I think that's it. And here in OA, we actually value the clients and especially our VA as well. And we strive hard to uh, get the perfect match for you, the client, so that you would be um, you'd be given the chance to work on what you love. Thank you very
Great.
much, everyone, and also um, we'll actually be talking. I will be actually talking to you, the clients, if you are looking for a dedicated VA for you. So grab the
Great.
chance and do what you love.
Cool. Thank you so
everyone.
much.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Priscilla.
Cheryl. Thank you so much, guys. So unfortunately, we have a technical issue where Cheryl can't hear me, but I can hear her. We all can hear her. But she's done a really great job at continuing with the show because she obviously knew what questions we needed to ask her. But thank you, guys. If you have any other questions or we weren't clear about the answers that we've gave you through the interview, please do put it under the comments below and we'll answer for you. And overall, recruitment is free from us. We also have a $50 trial. So what that means is that $50 trial will actually be going towards your first week of your VA working. So you really don't have to pay for us to recruit. And recruitment usually takes a lot of time. And that's why a lot of clients come to us, because they don't have the time to actually find the VA. So overall, thank you very much for watching our show again, and we'll see you next time. Bye.